You finally stopped the bleeding. After months of trial and error, your strategy is producing consistent results, and your baseline capital is locked down. But now comes the tricky part. You want to turn those small, steady wins into substantial income. And this exact transition is where most people wipe out their entire accounts. This diagram shows the trader's journey. You've climbed past the basics and managed your risk in live trading at step 7. Now you're staring at the steepest gap on the mountain, making the jump to step 8, successful exponential growth. To cross that gap safely, we are going to use a specific mathematical blueprint, one that lets you increase your profits without breaking the rules that got you here in the first place. Scaling an account does not mean trading harder or taking wild swings. It comes down to executing a highly calculated 3-part defensive strategy. Step 1 is controlling how you increase your position size. We have to do this strictly and gradually. A common mistake is falling into the final boss trap. A trader gets a few wins under their belt with 1 lot, and suddenly they jump to trading 5 lots. The new pressure breaks their discipline immediately. Think of it like lifting weights at the gym. If you've just learned to comfortably lift 5 kilograms, you don't load up the bar with 50. You go to 7, then 10, then 12 to build your strength safely. This chart plots win rate against position size. Moving right increases size, exposing your account to larger swings. We want to stay right here in the top left quadrant. Maintaining a high win rate with small position size guarantees moderate growth while keeping swings manageable. In practice, if you are trading 1 contract, you don't jump to 2. You move to 1.25. Once you are comfortable there, you move to 1.5. You limit your bumps to 25 or 50% increments. These micro-fractional increases act as a psychological shield. The actual dollar amount on the line is rising, but the change is so small, your mind stays calm and focused on execution. The second pillar of the blueprint is locking your risk percentage in stone. There is a common mathematical misunderstanding where people think that as their account grows, they need to risk a higher percentage of their capital to see meaningful profits. Let's say you have a baseline account of $100,000. With risk locked at 1%, your absolute risk is $1,000. When your account grows to $200,000, your risk remains exactly 1%. The absolute risk per trade naturally becomes $2,000. You are still driving at the exact same safe speed. You have simply upgraded to a larger vehicle. You aren't being reckless. Your account is just bigger. Maintaining that fixed risk percentage mathematically guarantees that you cannot blow up your account, no matter how large the numbers get. But even with perfect math, there is a third hidden psychological threat that takes down traders who are trying to scale. It is known as lifestyle inflation, and it is a silent account killer. This graphic illustrates the problem exactly. As your trading income goes up, your personal expenses go right up with it. Profits lead to a new phone, a new car, or an upgraded apartment. Suddenly, your baseline living expenses are significantly higher. That external financial pressure inevitably bleeds into your trading execution. When your lifestyle requires more money to sustain it, you start forcing trades and taking subpar setups just to cover your new bills. And bad trades destroy consistency. It is like starting to earn a great salary, but using that money to eat junk food every single day. Eventually, your system will collapse. To scale successfully, you have to freeze your expenses. You must let your capital grow quietly and completely sever the emotional link between your trading account and your personal consumption. Let's review the strategy. We use micro-fractional lot increases, we strictly lock down our risk percentage, and we completely freeze our lifestyle expenses. Professional scaling is not aggressive. It is designed to be a highly patient, predictable, and even boring process. So here is your next step. Audit your last 30 days of trading data. Check your win rate and ensure your baseline is actually stable. Once you prove that consistency, you now have the exact framework to calculate your first fractional position increase and safely begin your long-term upward trajectory.